Join me today as we try out Delta Airlines Comfort Plus seats on board their Airbus A321neo. Today's flight across the Pacific Ocean is scheduled to be 5.5 hours long and leaves from Los Angeles in California and arrives in Lihue in Kauai.
Securely fastened until the aircraft is stationed at the gate and the captain turns off the fasten seatbelts.
Our flight just arrived into Terminal 3 and we need to make our way over to Terminal 2 for our connecting flight down to Hawaii. I will say, since the last time I've been to Los Angeles, the terminals are very clean and very modern, so I know they had some sort of renovation project at the airport. Our flight to Lihue appears to be on time and is leaving at 3 p.m.
Hello, Passenger Noise, it's Tom Rowley.
Which could result in a delay. We appreciate your cooperation to the school zone 9. Thank you.
Due to us being in Comfort Plus seats, we got to board early with Zone 3 out of the 8 zones I believe that they have. Alongside boarding early with Comfort Plus, you also get a few other benefits such as a free alcoholic beverage and premium snacks, but we'll look more into that after we take off. For today's 5.5-hour journey down to Hawaii, we'll be seated in seat 15 Alpha, which is one of their Comfort Plus seats. Up here in first class, we have a total of 20 seats, which are all newly redesigned, followed by a total of 42 Comfort Plus seats that give an extra 3 inches of legroom compared to Delta Main. Now back in the Delta Main cabin, we have a total of 132 seats.
Today and for the next 100 years.
As we began our pushback, we were inching closer and closer to the Hawaiian Islands. It was a beautiful sunny day to travel, and we even had a special departure out of the Los Angeles airport today due to a rocket launch on the California coast. This rocket launch blocked off some of the typical LA airspace used for departures, causing us to go all the way up to San Francisco before eventually turning west to the Hawaiian Islands. Now enjoy this departure out of runway 24 left.
your safety, please stay seated with your seatbelt securely fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air, trip hazards like bags or feet, or bag straps. Final regulation.
Shortly after takeoff, I figured I'd check out Delta's in-flight entertainment and see what they have to offer. Delta has a lot of options when it comes to the in-flight entertainment, and there is a great selection of TV shows as well as movies. If you are a part of Delta's Sky Mileage program, then you have free access to their Wi-Fi, which works very well during flight. The state of Hawaii requires you to fill out an agriculture form, basically informing the state what you're bringing into the state and how many of you are traveling there. Shortly after they handed out the agriculture form, they came by with the second snack service, in which I got 2 sun chips as well as some cranberry juice. At this point, we were about 100 nautical miles out and getting ready to begin our descent into Hawaii.
45 past the hour, anticipating a short taxi into the gate. Seatbelt signs on for the remainder of flight. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
I wanted to take some time to rate my overall experience in Comfort Plus on the Airbus A321neo. I want to consider 4 different factors: the seat, the crew, the in-flight entertainment, and the food offered on the flight. Beginning with the seat, the legroom was fantastic for this 5.5-hour flight, and the seat itself was fairly comfortable and well padded, earning 5 out of 5 points. Following that is the crew. The service was fantastic, and the crew were present throughout the cabin at all times during the flight, and they were fairly friendly as well, earning 5 out of 5 points as well. Next up is the IFE, or the in-flight entertainment. I really enjoy Delta Airlines' wide selection of TV shows and movies. I also think they have one of the best flight maps in the industry, so this again is earning 5 out of 5 points. And finally, for the food service, I could tell a distinct difference between the Comfort Plus snack service and the standard economy service. We were offered a total of 3 different snack and drink services, and one of them was labeled premium snacks, where you just grab whatever you want out of the basket. They also offered water and coffee on top of that, and it was a top-notch service. I do wish that they offered some sort of meal, even if it was cold on this journey, but that's not standard in the US anymore, so this is earning 5 out of 5 points as well. In total, Delta earned a perfect 20 out of 20 points for today's flight. Now enjoy the landing on runway 35.
Pleasure to welcome you to Lihue, where the local time is approximately 5:48 p.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and carry-on items stowed until we are completely parked. At the gate, the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Please use caution when opening these overhead bins, as items may have shifted during landing. Also, please be sure to check the area around you for any personal articles you may have brought on board before exiting the aircraft. On behalf of Delta and our crew, thank you for flying with us. It's been a pleasure having you all on board, and we look forward to the opportunity of serving you again soon. Have a wonderful night here in Lihue or wherever your travels may take you.